Aggro. We have a... Okay, aggro, please. Thank you, buddy. We are going on our final adventure. You know what? Oh, I can't move the camera because I'm not zoomed in. True. I don't actually recall specifically where this thing is. Also, Phalanx's icon is weird. That's a weird icon Phalanx has got there. I mean, it makes sense. It's just weird, you know? What would be the fastest way of getting there? Because I feel like going this way is the fastest, but going this way might be fast as well. Also, having the actual game happen in 30 FPS while the map happens in 60 is a really weird takeaway that just shows that this game is meant to run in 60 FPS, but it's just the system that I'm using it on, which is hurtful. A little hurtful, I'm gonna be honest. It hurts my feelings a little bit. Just a little bit, though. Let's go this way. Let's take the leftmost path, because I think I've only used it twice. I think Kuromori is this way, and then I use it to get to Phalanx, which, you know, that might have been slower, but it is what it is. It's weird. This game has taken a lot longer than it was ever supposed to. This should have been done before the New Year's, but I was sick, and so it didn't. But now it's done today. This is gonna be it. This is the final episode of this game, and it's exciting. I was gonna say I'm happy to put this game past you, but that's not the phrase that I want to use, because that doesn't represent how I feel about this game. This game's amazing, and I'm happy to get to complete it again for all of you. And I know eventually, I'm sure I'll play it again, whether it be on stream or something, depending on how my content develops in the future. But I do have plans to continue playing this game in the future, or play this game again in the future, just because it's an amazing game, and I love it a lot. I will happily play this game at many different points in my life. I think it's just something that... I don't know, how do I describe it? It's something that always reminds me of just how amazing video games really are. And obviously, like, every game does that. If a good video game is capable of doing that all on its own. But I think having a different game as well is just a nice little feeling of like, yeah, this game's great. This game's just good. You know, like, it's incredible. There's no need for disrespect, no need for any other thoughts. Just absolutely incredible video game. Now, where the heck am I going? I guess I can shine the light. Oh, literally right here. I thought it was over there, but no, it's actually right here. Dope. I was going the right way all along. That makes me very happy. I could have gone the complete other way and had to go 12 billion years. Did I never... I didn't show this off, did I? Huh. In Phalanx's episode, because that was the first time we came this way, what I actually wanted to do when I showed off this little plain area... Or maybe I did. I don't feel like I did. There's a giant pathway there. A very, very big pathway that is normally blocked off. I have a cat beside me now, and he seems to want scratches. Sorry, Tom. Love you, buddy, but just not right now. Who's your good boys? Agros, who's your good boys? We're going through this little pathway to this massive door. Alright, Aggro, you could have just... You irritate me. You frustrate me. You... exasperate? I don't know other upset H words, you know? I ate... You hate me. You hate me. You hate me, Aggro. In this giant open pathway. Big jump-ins. Damn. Let's head down and get off of Aggro. Standing on this plate. What to do other than shoot an arrow through it? If Zelda taught us anything? No, of course not. Obviously, we do this. That, I think, is literally, I think, my favorite... What would the... I don't actually know what the phrase would be there. Passage? I suppose that'd be called a passage. Musical passage in the entire game. I love Revive... Is it Revive Power? Is it Revive Power? I don't know what the song's called. It's been too long. I love that one song with my entire heart, and it's one of my favorite songs in all of video game history. One of my favorite songs just ever. It's amazing, and it feels amazing to hear in-game. That passage is so good, though. Hey. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Stop it. Cut that out. Thank you. Give me your tail. I'm gonna go over here. And, oh, right here, actually. And I'm gonna save at the shrine. And then I'm gonna need Aggro to come with me. Aggro, buddy, old pal, old pal of mine. You're my favorite Aggro. It's a pleasure. It's great. Appreciate your service, and thank you for helping me get all the lizards. But now it's time we go kill the last Colossus. And you know what that means, Aggro? It means, you're probably not helping me in this fight. You know? Like, where are you where are you Aggro, I love you, buddy. I do. No matter how much I shout at you, no matter how much violent acts I threaten towards you, I do. For what? For what reason? For what reason did you just speed up like that? I wasn't holding the button. You're not gonna speed up this time? There you go, Aggro. Now let's go! Make the jump! Come on, Aggro! Come on, Aggro! Game! Damn, he landed on something for a second there. No! Oh, I could have. Okay, so when I was making this series, when I was planning this series out and developing stuff for the profile picture, I had wanted this. This is what I would have used for the background of that picture rather than just the Shrine of Worship. I would have had basically this. I wanted this symbol that would have been that's on Wander's cloak, but there wasn't an official rip of this picture anywhere, and I didn't know of anything in the game that would give me this specific picture on a flat surface that I could use to map it out and have it as like a properly measured thing. No, don't fucking quit the main menu. Oh, retry. I pressed end. My microphone arm was covering both of those things. But that was initially going to be what I had planned for the profile picture of this icon to be, or for profile picture of the series to be. What the fuck? How are you alive? I got your tail before I did that. Give this back to me. Unless I just didn't get it before. No, I'm pretty sure I got it. Wow, is that a way to grind tails? You just die here over and over and keep killing the salamander when you respawn? That'd be cool. I mean, it'd be boring, but like, that's a way to get max stamina, I guess. Much faster than doing it the way that the game would probably want you to do it, I'd imagine. Okay, Aggro. Now I actually need you to do good. Go. Fast. Come on, Aggro. Come on, Aggro. Come on, Aggro. Let's go, Aggro. Let's go, Aggro. Oh, no. Oh, no. Wander. You lived, you bitch. Aggro. I won't miss you. That's what you get for controlling like shit. And as Aggro just falling, it's thinking, or it's shouting in hoarse, fuck you. But it's such a good note to end the game off on. You lose your companion and all you have left is to complete your goal. Defeat the final Colossus and immediately it starts raining. The scene just sets instantly and it's beautiful. Let's put my sword away. I don't know why he drew it. That was kind of stupid. Okay, good little misjump there, Wander. Misjump? Misstep? Misstep. That's the word I was thinking of. Let's climb. Let's also observe. Let's look around. So I've never properly observed this place myself. I've never looked around at like the sheer. I'm not pressing anything, by the way. That's just a game. That was just a game. Just this big old cliff face. On the other side is the world we came from. In the sky, every single eyeball that we can see. All weirdly the same shape for some reason. And apparently there's an old man following us. So that's cool too. But let's go. Come on. Let's go up. And jump, please. I really... initially as well, I was gonna have for the series, I was going to do this, like, his cloak as the profile picture, like the background for it that would be behind my character. But then I was also going to have it be for the numbers of the series. That was a decision that I made very cautiously, not having numbers in the series. But I was like, it's 16 parts. If someone's watching along, they're going to see the videos as they're uploaded, so they'll know it's in order. Anyone who's played the game before should theoretically know or be familiar with the order of the Colossi. So it won't be a big leap for anyone who's experienced this game before. And for people who have, there's a playlist for this, so they can watch it there in that proper order if they're unsure of what comes next. Also, YouTube does a good enough job of recommending to it. And I do have it in the title as well, so it should be pretty easy. But that was something that I was very nervous about not having, because I was like, I feel like it could be very easy for people to get lost with Let's Plays. And I don't know, I've never had that problem myself, but I also like exclusively watch Let's Plays. So I don't think that I'm a good example or a good data point. As for caring about this stuff, God, you are fearsome. I said before that this Colossus is unlike any of the others. And I meant it. Look at him. He just confirmed his own existence. He looked at both of his hands and moved it to show that he had control over it. What the hell does that mean in the grand scheme of this game? You're telling me this creature only now just gains sentience over itself? Are we not going to acknowledge how terrifying of a thought that is? What does that mean? Does that mean every single Colossus has just been dormant this whole time? I mean, seriously, what the hell could that possibly mean? Each of these creatures is literally not alive until we stumble across it. Their eyes don't have life in them. Not until we are near enough to them for them to be awoken. Okay, let's get behind this. And for some, it's like they're in these massive open areas, and they had the ability to move. You know, Malus is in that giant cliff side. He could so easily just walk down, but he doesn't. And then there are ones like Quadratus. All Quadratus would have to do is go in the water. And of course, it's a giant building. It's probably too heavy to go in the water. Not buoyant enough. Who knows? But it could definitely have just walked up that cliff edge. But it waits there for us. Avion, my favorite Colossus. One of my favorite things in video games ever. Literally just waits for us, the player, and then it flies in. A sentient creature that can fly. This massive thing. It's not like that was its nest or anything. It simply chose to land there in front of us. And the idea that each of these creatures is being possessed by Dorman in this moment to either kill us or for us to prove our worth to Dorman or something else is so brilliant and cool. And to see this giant humanoid, the only other I mean, to be fair, the Minotaurs by nature are humanoid, but they're really not. You know, they're still Minotaurs. They're still not human. Gaius being the only other humanoid in the entire game. It's amazing. It is honestly amazing. Alright, Wander, come on. Also, I'm glad that didn't one-shot. I wasn't sure if that would just straight up kill me or not because I'm in hard mode. That did roughly the same amount of damage that it does in normal mode. Or normal difficulty, I should say. Great, I'm behind it. Okay. I need up. Okay, great. I don't know why I just got launched, but I clearly made the mistake myself. And I took damage as well by something. I don't think I got hit by anything. Thanks. Let's land down here. I want back here. And I'm jumping in a hole. Boop. This fight, I think this fight is the pinnacle of this game. This works as more than just like the final boss. This works because this is brilliant. Every other part of it is like destruction, destruction. Like, these are the parts that make up, like the shadows are individual, like, parts of a bigger thing, you know? And it's so cool, the idea that these little creatures are more than just puppets to be controlled by a giant, weird god. Like, one that we never fully understand. And I love that. This one being this actual human, this literal human. Well, not literal, but like physically representing a human and human civilization and structure as a part of it, where the rest of it are more so made from it. This adorns it. It doesn't just adorn it, it's also made from it. I don't know if it would be like the first Colossus that was made or something, but Malus is arguably the coolest one in terms of design. Mind you, I disagree with that because Avion exists, but when you think about it, it's just incredible. And I am beyond excited, okay, my eyes, thank you, to put this game to rest, to let all of these creatures finally rest. Let's pull out my sword, jump on its back, and hit it with a 1-2 slice. Thanks, buddy. You feeling your back? Not doing a good job of it, clearly. Because you are not holding on to that shit. Alright? What's going on here? How are you holding me? How are you holding me, sir? I want up your arm, please. Thank you. And shkabook. Thank you again. Thank you once more. I feel like this fight is amazing, and the score in it is brilliant. It is really just incredible. But it still feels so empty. And I think that's a beautiful representation of Wander as a character right now. He has gotten rid of everything that he was in order to fight these creatures. Okay, hold on. Thank you. Everything Wander as a person is pretty much gone right now. He's just following his desires and orders to kill these creatures. And now that we're on the last one, what else is there for him? What's the future for Wander after this? He gets the girls revived, Mono's revived. Then what? Wander as a person is transforming into this monster constantly with every single Colossus he defeats, and it's so cool. And one of my favorite details with this game is that Malus, this giant being, from where he is, if the game wants to let me, all that Malus can see is its friends dying. Each beacon of light piercing the sky. Most other Colossi aren't able to see it. You know, they're trapped in a little room without much ability to move to an area where they can see it. There are very few that know that their other parts are slain, have been slain, and I think that's brilliant. I think this fight really does just sum up everything that this game is. It's fighting something you don't understand for a belief that you have, and that's fucking amazing. That is such a beautiful story. That is why I love this game so much. That is why I've always loved this game so much. That's why people think, that's why this game is what made people, so many people, realize that video games in and of themselves are art. They are a story. They are these beautiful worlds that you cannot pretend aren't alive. Even if it's just a programming and shit. Who knows how many hours of time and development went into this? How many years of people's lives went into these stories? And it's brilliant. This game is so good at doing that, at showing that off. And I will never, ever not be appreciative of this game. This game didn't introduce me to the art of video games. I always loved them. I was raised with it. But it's the fact that I understand how easily someone else's mindset, someone who might not have liked video games, could see this game and experience it and have their whole view of video games as a medium change. Because us right now, we're all used to it. We've grown up with these games. We are not the generation that this game opened the eyes of. We can understand it because we play it and we see it and we experience this game. But we don't experience this game as their first. We've seen awesome games like Ocarina of Time, Breath of the Wild. I'm just saying Zelda games. We've seen all these incredible experiences. Call of Duty Black Ops 2. What else is there? Monster Hunter World. Persona games. These beautiful stories. And yet the unspoken story is the one that made people realize that these other stories are just as beautiful, if not even more so. It's truly a gateway, not to like new life, but not to say new life, that's kind of cheesy and cringe, but really to new life, to new appreciation of art as a whole. I love this game, and I know that I've been ranting about this for a little while now, and I hope you'll forgive me for that, but truly, I can only hope that all of you guys have gained a form of appreciation for this game through the series, and if not, then I have done my job very poorly. I have done my job as a content creator, showing this game off to you guys very, very poorly. Because I have had a great time playing this game, and I hope that has come across. Even when I'm upset in this game, I am still having an awesome time. Malus, say goodbye. Shit. Well, I got cocky there. Now say goodbye! Oh, I wanted it while I was still on its head. And the final time we get to hear this music as Malus falls limp. That's so... Look at that shit, man. Look at this shit. Look at this shit through different filter. It's so dumb. That's dope. That's fucking dope. And if this game had snow and this thing had like snow, oh my god, if this game had snow, I love snow in video games. I don't know if you guys have ever known that. I was gonna jump off of it and try to see if it would catch me before I fell and died, but I also didn't want to just in case it didn't. That's it now. Look at that in the bottom right. We haven't seen that before. Actually, we have, haven't we? I don't know why I thought we didn't. Completely forgot I was voicing these people. No. Listen to that music! It's so cool! Mono. Mono! She's alive! Alive! She's not. She's still dead. Right now, anyways. We'll see what happens. God, this game is so fucking pretty! Poor Wander. That ain't where I fell, but alright. Bro, look at his body. His shit is contorted. Wander has horns. And his eyes have become that of the Colossi. I don't believe this. So it was you after all. Have you any idea what you've done? Not only did you steal the sword and trespass upon this cursed land, you used the forbidden spell as well. To be reduced to such a sight. You were only being used. Eradicate the source of the evil. Look. He's possessed by the dead. I don't know who the fuck sang that, but it didn't sound like Lord Iman. Hurry up and do it! Now we bleed that same black smoke. It's so cool. It is better to put him out of his misery than to exist cursed as he is. I do wish there were the 16 shadows here, but all right, I can forgive it. Thou severed our body into 16 segments for an eternity in order to seal away our power. We Dornmen have arisen anew. He's been resurrected! god, it's so cool! We have borrowed the body of this warrior. Now all of the shadows run into Dormin. Him finally becoming whole once again. Place a seal over the entire shrine before it's too late. Guess what, boys and girls? We are Dormin! And I have fists! Okay, okay, I used my breath attack apparently. It's not what I meant to use, but I'm down with it. We get to play as this giant, shadowy god now. It's so cool. And I have punches. I get to destroy this shrine. Oh, you hit me. Well, if I knew where the fuck they were, I could do things about this. Where are they exactly? Oh, Lord Amon. Hi. Die. Are you guys not dead, really? You're really not dead? What if I breath attack you? No? That wasn't enough? That's unfortunate. I really thought it would have been. Come here, cowards! God, it's so cool, though. This game is just magnificent. And I think something even cooler is, had they stayed with the silent thing, they could have played with the idea of Wander becoming a Colossus here. And that each of those shadows is someone else who came to these lands and whatever bullshit, right? Like, but then it wouldn't make sense as to how all the shadows from the previous Colossi exist and then just go into him and whatnot. Still fucking cool, though. Still just, whew. Rah! I'm gonna blow this temple to bits, rah! Such stupid joy. Ready, my horse! Has the spell been prepared? I hope so. I'm changing the voice. Be gone, foul beast! And that easily, this Colossus has been defeated. Isn't it cool? Isn't it cool? They reused the music here. That is such an interesting touch. The song that is so paired with the death of every Colossus is now being used to describe us. And I love that. Also, for some reason, the shadows, when it dissipates, we get our legs back, which is really weird. I never understood that. Okay, I get it. I get it. What if I jump, 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 I jump. You can't make it past. There's a certain point you can't make it past. I know that. But you can just keep jumping, and if you time it well, you can just keep on jumping, keep on jumping, keep on jumping. But I believe this is around where it is. Yeah, I don't think you can make it past this pillar right here. I think no matter what you do, you just keep rolling. Oh, am I wrong? Am I wrong? I know that there's a way to do it. Or I know that there's a way, like, for you to just get thrown back forever. And I also know that in the PlayStation 3 version of this game, there's a trophy for surviving the light for, I think it's like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. But, I'm not gonna worry about that. The control scheme is kind of weird. And as much as we can fight against it, inevitably, and eventually, we will get sucked in. It is one of my favorite things, though, that Wander will just, like, fall backwards and roll away from it for some reason. Like, they just programmed it super jankily. jangly isn't a word, I suppose. Look how fucking cool this is, though, man. Oh, I'm still on frigid. How do I go back to normal, 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 normal? There we go. Like, you kind of see the fucking hair on Wander. And you see all the shadow being pulled off of him. You can see remnants of, like, Dorman's form on him with his back there. Because it's not Wander's cloak, which is super cool. And it's just awesome. It is awesome. I could totally use this as a fucking thumbnail for this episode, but I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna let it end now. See, look at that. He rolled back into the water. Minecraft beacon? Hey, yo, who turned the beacon off? I need my speed boost back. Man, if only aggro was as capable as these guys' horses. Fucking aggro. Look, their horses aren't turning. They're not moving in a stupid direction. Also, the idea that the bridge breaks after Dormin dies has always confused me. I'm sure there's just some magical bullshit behind it, that the shrine is Dormin's and connected to him or something, but every other Colossus had a statue die for them. Was the bridge Dormin's statue? I just don't understand that decision for the bridge to collapse. You know, if like it happened during the fight or something, and one of them sacrificed himself, I could accept it, but it's weird. The boy! He's alive! Fucking shouldn't be. I love you, Aggro. I'm glad you're okay. What good beans. He hurt his poor leg. Aggro. He was mean to me. He said he was glad that I died. You know what, Aggro? If you controlled better, I wouldn't have been. But it's okay. In memory of Susan Benedict, the heart of our studio, you touch lives every day. You encourage with the words of kindness and give us strength of your wisdom. We will forever be grateful. Aww. And now every single Colossus we have defeated will be shown. That's dope, dude. It's just sick. It is sick. It is so fucking cool. Because technically, this credit sequence is going to be different for everyone. Because it shows where the Colossus were defeated when you killed them yourself. Granted, there's a general position for all of them. But, actually, no, that's not true, is it? No, that's not true. Fuck you. Fuck you, me, who wrote that note down. You're an idiot. Why would you write that? You're dumb. You know what, guys? Can we flame, like, my dumbass who's planning these videos out? Can we flame him, please? Because he's obviously wrong. That's not true. We didn't kill half of these where they're dead. And Hydra's was at the bottom of the lake, not right fucking there. Like, I don't get what the hell I was talking about. It's cool, though, watching the world overtake them again. Even though they were alive, or like just like creatures made from whatever, life is growing through them, and I think that's dope. It already was growing on them, but I think it's really cool seeing that they're actually decomposing and becoming part of the environment forever. That whatever these beasts were are now at rest, now that they're no longer a part of Dorman. Or Dorman's no longer a part of them? I don't know. Either way, it's a nice sentiment. I don't have much to say. I kind of said everything I wanted to say and would have said during the ending credits here, during the Malus fight. And what fucking Colossus is that? Oh, flanks. I was like, where the hell is that at? That's weird. Oh, I love this game. And the ending credits are so beautiful. Just the entire soundtrack of this game is one of the best you'll ever hear. It really is. It really, really is. And I'm grateful. I am grateful that I got to play this game for you guys again. Also, one of my favorite things is that Malus is so recent, you know? We got to see how Wander gets back. Time passes after he's dead, and then he's lifted up and just dropped back into that room. It's so cool. Now they're escaping the Forbidden Lands once and for all. I wouldn't be comfortable sitting there. I know that that's not a part of the ledge, but I just wouldn't be comfortable sitting there, Lord Amon. Poor ungodly soul. Now no man shall ever trespass upon this place again. Should you be alive, if it's even possible to continue to exist in these sealed lands, one day, perhaps you will make atonement for what you've done. Oh, Aggro. Such a good boy. Oh, man. Oh, I'm sad, because I gotta leave this game again. And as I know, I made it a big joke that I fucking hate Aggro. I love Aggro. I'm very teary-eyed at the fact that Aggro's hurt. I hate seeing animals hurt in general, but it's just the controls of Aggro. If Aggro controlled good, I wouldn't even ever be frustrated at Aggro. I would never, ever, ever be frustrated at Aggro if Aggro didn't like do what it wanted to do, because the game was trying to force it to move a specific way. But it's so dope to see that he's still alive. And now we have a baby with the same horns and original hair color as Wander, although a little bit lighter. So we have to wonder, is it Wander? And why is Mono just picking up a random baby? What is Mono to Wander? None of these things are ever made clear or spoken about. And it's fucking weird. We have to wonder if Mono knows, because Aggro knows where it's going. Aggro's like, okay, time to leave these lands. But then it doesn't work because the bridge is gone. And so Mono just has to follow Aggro, climbing up this steep-ass ramp all the way up this building with a broken egg. Egg? Egg? Leg. Poor Aggro. I do feel bad. I love Aggro very much. I love this whole game. But obviously you have a big connection with Aggro because Aggro. Man, the music in this game is so incredible. I hope I don't get in trouble for playing this whole thing through. But once the credits are over, I'm probably just gonna say goodbye, end the video there. So if you want to leave now, you're more than welcome to do so. I want you guys to see this whole ending credit though, because it's beautiful. It is genuinely beautiful. Look at this place. That's the hole. And there's deer here, living on top of the shrine. There's no guarantee they're gonna live long. I mean, how are they gonna cultivate crops? How are they gonna do any of this stuff? No idea, but you know, they're here. And there's other life in these sealed lands. So maybe, just maybe, life will return to the sealed lands. And that's all we can hope for. Because it's dope as shit. I love it. This game is so open-ended. It's just whatever you want it to be. It's just awesome. Look at this shit. I love it. And there's our falcon buddy that I don't remember the name of. I know it has one, and then I also know that there are more than just the one falcon, but I know that the falcon actually has a name. And it's gonna irritate me forever. But look, this is like an actual house up here. There's windows and shit too. It's like a proper castle. I adore this game. I don't really have any final words to say. I know I've said it because this fucking credit scene has been on for like 10 minutes at this point, but this game is amazing and I love it and I will always be grateful. It really is so incredibly fun. No matter the flaws with the gameplay, it's still a great time. And I hope that all of you get the chance to play this game, and if you don't want to, that's perfectly fine. Thank you for watching this series, and thank you for watching my series as I've played through it. It's always super nice to know that some people are enjoying the stories that I love. And yeah, I guess that's kind of it, isn't it?